Good evening, everyone. My name is Philippa, and I'm here this evening with my support of my husband to talk a little bit about our son Tyler and his journey so far. Thanks, Karen. Started something here. We first discovered that Tyler may have had a unilateral hearing loss after a routine swish test while at Westmead Neonatal intensive care unit. We'd all been through a traumatic time with Tyler's arrival into this world, so I must say this time was a bit of a blur. After a fairly normal pregnancy, assisted by IVF, Tyler was born at 38 weeks. It was after a morning yoga session that Tyler had always been very active at. I noticed no movement. I know this is the sign that every pregnant woman should take as a very serious warning sign. 24 hours later, after following my gut instinct, I was at Hurstville Private, being told things don't look good, you'll have this baby within the hour. Those words I'll never forget. While Darren, who is a chef, was about to start lunch service in the city, he was soon quickly on the express train to Hurstville, and I was being prepped for an emergency Caesar. Tyler was born as a ghost baby. He'd lost 80% of his blood and was completely white. After multiple blood transfusions and taking 6 hours to be stabilised, he was transferred to Westmead, where he stayed for almost a month. After suffering further complications, it was touch and go. Doctors prepared us for the worst and told us that what Tyler had endured could affect his future physical and emotional development. How much so, only time would tell. However, Tyler did what he does best. With his strong-willed and determined nature, he came out on top, and we call him our miracle boy. He has amazed us in his development, passing his 6-month and 1-year milestone assessments at Westmead. And it was only after that doctors mentioned we should follow up at Australian Hearing for a routine hearing test. The test was conclusive that Tyler had in fact a bilateral hearing loss of a mild to moderate and would require aids and early intervention. We were supplied with an orange book with options, and I'd heard great things about the Shepherd's Centre, that it was the place to go. By this time, Tyler was 18 months. I was back at work part-time, and Darian had the days free to take Tyler to Kidscape, a chance for parents and their children to meet, play, and discuss all things related to raising a child with a hearing loss. Darian, being one of the few dads who attended Kidscape, felt very welcome by the parents and the Shepherd's Centre family, in particular, Neve, Simone, Michelle, and Fiona, who helped us all, including Tyler's grandparents who frequent from New Zealand, feel at ease, included, informed, and listened to. The Shepherd's Centre also offered in parallel the audio-verbal therapy lessons with Fiona, Tyler's speech and language therapist, who he has had for the entire time he's been at the centre. Tyler and Fiona have a great bond, and her lessons have provided Tyler, and more importantly us as his parents, invaluable information and skills that we follow through with at home and in everyday life. Another service the Shepherd's Centre offers is the daycare, preschool and big school visits that Fiona, along with audiologists, have attended. The engagement with Tyler's extended learning environments is crucial for his ongoing development, and having all his support networks on the same page has had a huge benefit. We are avid supporters of Loud Shirt Day, and most recently their fundraising initiative Paint Newtown Loud, a chance for the local Newtown businesses and community to get together and support, which our Newtown restaurant was able to participate and contribute towards this year. We are just so fortunate that out of all of this, we feel Tyler has benefited immensely. Yes, he has a hearing loss, but along with the amazing support, guidance and reassurance the Shepherd's Centre has provided us over the last few years, has put us in good stead for a future to be grateful for and excited about. Tyler graduating into mainstream schooling is a fantastic milestone, and we are forever thankful to the Shepherd's Centre family and will remain passionate advocates. Thank you for listening to our story.